So it says, so wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things one may desire cannot be compared with her. Verse 12. Now, like I caught a picture when I was here. It says, I, wisdom. Feels like wisdom is now taking over. Like, or Solomon is now quoting wisdom. Wisdom is speaking here. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge and discretion. I don't like the way the NKJV put it here. Verse 12. Let me show you the NLT. It says, I, wisdom, live together with good judgment. I know where to discover knowledge and discernment. Guess the picture I saw when I got here. And this is how the Holy Spirit speaks to me. Like, just you use some relatable things. He showed me myself going to a KFC, and I just wanted 2 pieces of chicken. But then the waiter was like, well, you can have that, but why don't you have a combo meal? Because the combo meal comes with your 2 pieces of chicken, also comes with corn, also comes with fries, also comes with a soda, also comes with, like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Because there's always a combo deal that comes with everything. Verse 12 says, I, wisdom, when you get me, you get a combo deal. When you get me, I dwell with prudence, so you have access to prudence. And I show you how to find knowledge and discretion. When you get me, get everything. This is why wisdom is better than rubies. Verse 13, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way and the perverse mouth I hate. So wisdom in verse 12 has indicated who she associates with. She's also telling you, I have boundaries. Remember what I said last week, that when you know what someone likes, that knowledge, that information can help you show love to them. But when you know what someone hates, your ability to not do what they hate shows that you respect them. When someone tells you what they like and you begin to do what they like, it shows that you love them. When someone tells you what they hate and you do not do what they hate, it shows that you respect them. With God, we are always preaching, we know that without faith it's impossible to please God. So we know what God likes. He loves when you trust him. He loves when you obey his commandments. But how many people know what he hates? Because it is your obedience to what he hates that will make you reverence him. Which is why there's a lack of reverence today, because we're only talking about the love of God, not what God hates. So wisdom is here saying, I have boundaries as well. It's interesting how, what came to my mind as you just said that, if we're to do a survey, I feel like with a lot of women, if you talk to them, they will tell you what they like. With a lot of men, they will tell you what they don't like. That's just it's an assumption. I'm just saying it's a survey, but it just is like, as men, and maybe we'll do a survey here, like as men, we may not know what we like, but we definitely know what we don't like. Women know exactly what they like in most cases, or I don't know. I'll leave that. But that just came to my mind. Interesting. So wisdom in verse 13 is now telling us what she doesn't like. I'm trying to establish boundaries here. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance and the evil way and the perverse mouth I hate. I don't deal with these people. I dwell with prudence, knowledge and discretion. I do not dwell with pride and arrogance and the perverse mouth. Those, you will not find those around me. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. The combo package continues. It's like after you received your meal, they're not like, oops, we forgot some things. You also get this and this and this. Counsel is mine, sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. Everything is packed in wisdom. Verse 15 now says, by me kings reign and rulers decree justice. By me, I am the cause for the effect. Proverbs Chapter 8. And we're in verse 15 right now. By me kings reign and rulers decree justice. By me princes rule and nobles, all the judges of the earth. You can imagine Solomon is trying to reintroduce wisdom. He's trying to make a defense for wisdom, like, my sons, my children. This is who you need to be listening to. If you are going to be a good king, if you're going to be a good ruler, if you're going to be a good prince, a good judge, wisdom needs to be at your root. He now says something that really got me thinking. Verse 17 says, I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. I would have thought it would be the opposite or the other way around. But it feels like wisdom, the one who is responsible for initiating the relationship with wisdom, is not wisdom, it's us. It's like wisdom has already done what she can. She's screaming at the top of her voice, strategic locations. She's saying a lot of good things, but she's not also going to pursue you and hold you. She said, I love those who love me, which means if you love me, I will love you back. To love means to have affection for, desire, appetite. So if you like what I'm saying, then I will come closer. What came to my mind was like, those street preachers where you're preaching, most people are ignoring you, but there are some who will stand. There are some who will stand and be looking and be thinking. And, it's like they've stopped for a reason because what you're saying is hitting. There are some who will go this step further and ask questions. Like, yeah, those are the kinds of people I'm looking for. Those who love me, I will love them back. Those who come close, I will draw close to them. It says, and those who seek me diligently will find me. The one who initiates. is us. Wisdom will not force herself on you. She's already speaking. She's already doing what she needs to do. We need to take the step to say, I want to know more. I want you to notice that it doesn't say those who just seek me. It says those who seek me diligently will find me. Those who are consistent in seeking. Those who, wherever I'm going, they're following. Those who are willing to spend time with me every day for an extended period of time. That word diligently actually means to seek early. So it means that and this happens to me a lot, when a question pops in my mind, there's always that temptation to be like, I'll check later. Nah, this diligence means you search early. That as soon as that question hits your mind, you're already researching. It shows that there's an appetite, there's hunger. Nobody who is hungry and sees food will be like, man, I'll eat it later. When you're hungry and you see food, you're thirsty and you see water, you are partaking immediately. It's the same way with wisdom. When a question pops in your mind, when someone says something that hits you different and you're like, man, there's something there, immediately you begin. That's what it means to seek diligently, to seek early. Because when you do that, the enemy cannot steal it from you. If you say, I'm going to check later, most times most people will forget. Instead of delaying, instead of procrastinating, do it now. It now shows us that for the diligence, riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness. When I saw this, those who seek me diligently will find me, I remembered a verse in Hebrews 11:6. For without faith, it is impossible to please God, for they that come to him must first believe that he exists and that he is a rewarder of they that diligently seek him. So it means that there's a reward for diligent seeking. Verse 18 says, riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness. You see, God is not against us having rewards as long as we go through the process of diligently seeking him. God is not against us having riches and honor. He says riches and honor are with me, which means when you have wisdom, one of the realms, one of the things that you get, one of the combo package, a part of the combo package is riches and honor. So God is not against us being rich and being honorable as long as we've gone through the process of seeking diligently, because the process refines us and prepares us for the reward. I don't know if I've shared this here before, but when a lot of people quote ask and you shall receive, we don't realize that there is a time gap between ask and receive. Ask, but before you receive, you need to become the version of the person who is able to receive what you've asked for. So when you ask for something big, God will say the version of you that is asking for this thing cannot sustain what you've asked for. So we need to go through a process where we upgrade your OS so that you can receive what you've asked for. A lot of people want to ask and don't want to go through the process of refining yourself to be the type of person who can receive the thing that you've asked for. So when you have wisdom, riches and honor are with her, enduring riches and righteousness. That enduring riches, the root word means antique, which means is a collectible object that has a high value because of its considerable age. Things that can last generations. Things like land, like art, like stock. Like when you have wisdom, you begin to invest in things that will age well instead of things that will fade. You begin to invest in things that are timeless, tested, and transferable. And it says, and righteousness, and you will have the right to access them. Righteousness is your right to access. Verse 19 says, my fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. Means what I give birth to is better than money. Like I'm telling you, I feel like when the last day comes and we look back, we'll realize how money was just a tool. A lot of people are killing themselves just for money. Like you prioritize money over everything. And by the time you see what money was actually given to us to do, you realize that you wasted time. There's a time when everything that money has built will be destroyed totally. The house that you wanted to build, the house, the cars, the things that you prioritize more than anything in this world, nothing. But the wisdom that you have received will never be taken away from you. Those are eternal riches. Those are things that will stay with us forever. Verse 20, I traverse the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of justice. So God is going, you see, Psalm 23 says, I take you through the path of righteousness for my name's sake. I walk through the path of righteousness for his name's sake. God is walking through the way of righteousness. He's trying to see who are the people who are on the path, who are the people in the midst of the path of justice. He says that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth. It is different because it's not I may cause those who love me to earn their wealth. An inheritance is something that you receive as a right, not as something that you earn. So wisdom knows where everything has been hidden in life. It knows where God has kept his wealth. If you follow me, I will direct you to places where you don't need to earn to receive. I will show you where the things that are rightfully yours have been buried. Treasures that have been kept for you have been buried, that I may fill their treasuries. You see that prosperity and all these things is not a function of, it's a function of obedience. Prosperity is a function of obedience. What did Peter do to get all those fishes that came into his boat that almost sunk his boat? Simply obeyed. Cast your net. If we can simply obey God, God will direct us to the places where we'll inherit the wealth that he has stored for his children. When he wanted to pay for the temple tax, what did he do? Just go to the river, the first fish that obedience is the key to prosperity. People have said, oh, it's giving. Giving is a part of obedience. If God has told you give, sow this amount. That's if God has told you and you obey. But there's no formula for prosperity. The only formula is obedience. It's faith. That when God gives you an instruction, you obey it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this clip and you'd like to watch the entire Bible study session, make sure you click this link here. And if you've been blessed by this channel in any way you feel led to support, please consider clicking the link below. And for any amount you give, you get a free Bible study masterclass where I teach you how to unlock the 3 dimensions of the word. Literally, I'm going to be teaching you how to study the Bible in 3D. If you also feel led to support us on a monthly basis, consider becoming a member of the YouTube channel where you get some exclusive perks as well, like becoming a part of our monthly book club. Thanks again for watching, and God bless you. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.